Manisha is here with what's happening as far as commodities are concerned. What's top of mind? Manisha, good morning.
Morning, Prashant. Thank you for that. Well, I'm looking at metals where we have seen a decline continuing today as well. Well, actually, when you look at the month of August, it has been a negative month so far for many of these metals. One, it has to do with the profit taking because the kind of gains that we saw in the month of July were not sustainable, and we have seen some decline because of that as well. The weak Chinese manufacturing data, retail sales, investment, industrial production, all of those numbers for the month of July were weaker than what we saw in the month of June and were weaker than what we saw in the previous year in the same month as well. And that has continued to weigh onto the markets there, really questioning the kind of demand that China could be looking at going forward from here. It also has been about supply chain disruptions with all these tariffs going around. The markets really are looking at a lot of disparity when you look at where the metals are lying, whether it's on COMEX or LME or Shanghai, really, and that has led to some declines as well. And then, of course, there are global economic uncertainties due to those tariffs as well. The markets also are looking at US announcing 50% duties on additional 400 products that contain steel and aluminum. As of now, we have 50% duty on steel, aluminum and copper, but there are additional 400 products, and that list really is available since Monday there. And there are new product categories that are featuring on that list, including everyday items like car parts, plastics, furniture, specialty chemicals, etc. So there's a big product number now within that list that's also weighing onto the markets, looking at where the demand really could go if the US consumer had to pay so much higher there. This is what we've done in sense of overnight markets for many of these metals. A decline, as you can see, 0.5% down for gold, 1.5% down for silver and iron ore. And the aluminum prices also, with that decline, are trading at a one-month lows right now. And as I was telling you, the month of August actually has been negative till time for many of these metals. We've seen gold and silver prices decline 2.5%, more than 4% of a cut coming in for silver. And that's exactly what we have seen for many of these metals, which made those multi-year all-time highs in the month of July have declined quite sharply as well. Platinum down 12% for the month of August, 21% decline in copper, where we did see all-time highs. But after that, refined copper was let out or excluded from that 50% tariff list. We've seen huge profit taking coming in for this one as well. And then it's 5% a piece decline coming in for steel, iron ore as well. And the markets have continued to see a decline for aluminum, zinc and nickel as well. 3 to 3.5% of a cut for this month for all these metals. And so as you can see, there's no metal trading in the positive in the previous month there. What the street is now watching out for is the statement coming in from the Jackson Hole Symposium. This is the last one for Jerome Powell, and those statements will be very, very closely watched.
All right, Manisha, thank you very much for that. Absolutely. I think that's going to be something closely watched. Thursday is when that Jackson Hole Summit starts, and we will keep track of it.